Hey everyone, Charlotte here. So a few weeks ago, I did a poll on what creepypasta I should read next, and Super Mario 3D Land Lost Character won. And so that will be the creepypasta I'll be reading today. Fun fact, as a kid, this was actually one of my favorite creepypastas. So let's see if it still holds up today. But before I start, I realized that 96.2% of my audience isn't subscribed to my channel. So to you viewer, if you enjoy the content I make, go ahead and subscribe. I read out creepypastas, do video analysis, and do video essays. I also love to draw and write too. So once again, if you enjoy this content, why not subscribe? Don't forget to hit the bell too. I always played Mario, read pastas, and watched videos on YouTube. Mario was my favorite game and show, and nothing would ever change that. Not even the scary event involving one of the games. Which is exactly what happened to me. Before I start, this isn't going to be one of those stories where someone gets scared by something that they are not able to look at it the same way again. I still love the Super Mario franchise, and nothing will ever change that, no matter what. I'm a military brat, so I travel a lot, and I have to earn money to get what I want. Unless it's my birthday, Christmas, or any other holiday special to my family and I. I had gotten a 3DS for my birthday, but it had no 3DS games. I only played the DS games on it. As you know, there's not a lot of interesting 3DS games right now, so I never bought any. One day, when I was visiting a friend of mine in a military base in Colorado, a commercial came on, and it had my full attention. It was a boy jumping around. Then it turned to show you could go sideways, so I knew it was a Mario 3DS game. I asked for a pencil and a piece of paper, and jotted the name down. The next day I went to my local store to see how much it was. The price was what I expected, $39. So after 4 vigorous weeks of earning $41, I went back to the store and bought the game. It started out normally, however I had a choice of 2 characters, Mario and Beta. Beta kinda looked like Wario, but faceless and skinny, and tall like Luigi. His yellow clothing was brighter, and his purple overalls were darker. There was also no W on his hat, just a white circle. I clicked on him, curious of what he could do, and what his abilities were. His abilities were slightly different compared to the Mario Bros. He could run faster than Luigi, but slower than Mario. He could jump higher than Mario, but not as high as Luigi. His gameplay was a balance of the 2 brothers basically, but the way he lacked any facial features gave me shivers down my spine. So I imagined him, the best I can, with a face. I had used him during the regular worlds and beat the game with him. I could now visit the special worlds and try to get Luigi. However, when I entered the special levels, they seemed to have darker colors than normal, and were different. An example is that World S1-1 had Lakitus in place of Spinies. You know, just minor things. I went into the first level and played it, but it wasn't until the end of World 1 when things got really weird. When I finished World S1, the faceless, new Beta character started to cower down, putting his hands over his head and cowered down to his knees, but he made no sound at all. I proceeded to the next level. This level was pretty much nothing at all, just a straight flat piece of ground that went upward, very steeply. The background was black, and nothing else. Then Beta started to cower over again like he did in the previous level. When he got to the bottom of the hill, after sliding for at least 20 seconds, it said level clear, but it played the game over theme. It still let me go on to the next level. However, this world was nothing but one platform that went straight the whole time. Then Beta started to cower down again, and fell off the platform he was on. Oddly enough, a happy tune played following Beta's death. Then things got very morbid. Beta's face was pitch black, and his once white gloves were a bright red, almost pink. They seemed blood-stained. I carried on to the next level. It was all spikes, and nothing else. It allowed me to walk on the spikes, a little blood coming up on the screen, with each 5 steps I took. The blood coming up was kinda like Red Dead Redemption, whenever you skin an animal, except not as realistic. Eventually, Beta died. I had to do the level again, except with Mario. I walked down the spikes, except no blood showed up, and he never died. I came to a spot where Beta's corpse lied. He was face down on the spikes, and still looked the same. Mario then got into a ducking position and wouldn't stand up no matter what I did. So I had to carry on, floating down the spikes, still ducking. Then the spikes suddenly disappeared, and Mario fell down into an endless black pit. It went on to the next level without me pressing anything. All it was a grassy plain with Lakitus and Spinies. I was able to jump over these easily. I jumped until I got close to the end. Then eerie music started playing. It sounded like a really high-pitched music box. Then it suddenly stopped, and a message showed up. It said, "Thrown away without a face," in big purple letters, with a black background. And the game went back to the main menu. I clicked on the profile again, and everything was normal, except the game let me choose between Mario, Luigi, and the real Wario on the map screen. Don't think I don't play the game, because I do. And I will never hate the game. I've grown fond of Wario and use him all the time. I won't throw the game away, ever. So, that was Super Mario 3D Land Lost Character. If it wasn't obvious, Beta is actually supposed to be Waluigi. Plus, this might be the only creepypasta I could find that has Waluigi within it. And plus, while the creepypasta isn't amazing, it's decent at least. Plus, I really like that it avoids the cliche of someone being able to not see something the same way again, though it does have other cliches within it. For example, pointless violence. And it unfortunately does bring down the creepypasta. And the pacing's too fast. I do like that it was influenced by the rumor of Waluigi being Super Mario 64 DS. You had to be there. I remember the creator of Five Nights at Wario covering this. Also, another thing to note, we do not know the creator of this creepypasta. This was posted on the original Creepypasta wiki, which if you know, they have deleted a lot of their classic creepypastas and moved them to the Trollpasta wiki. But unfortunately, some creepypastas don't make it, and they end up becoming lost media, or their authors become unknown, which is a really big shame in my opinion. Though I do hope that by making this video, Super Mario 3D Land Lost Character becomes some sort of cult classic, which I would love to see. But overall, I give this creepypasta a 5.6 out of 10.